welcome back.
Coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sidelines. A moment now to check out some numbers for Bogdanovic.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Hawks, the pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Young and Bogdanovic are the guards. And it's Shea in at the small forward position. Now we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Now, here is Young, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. White finds Williams. Trying to find White, gets it to him. Vucevic to the pass to Levine. Here's Giddey. Nailed from three-point land.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Johnson in the corner. Hung outside from deep. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. Here's Levine, banked in off the glass.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways, and that'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Shea out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And here's Young after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Over Giddey. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish. Check out LaVine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here is Young. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Williams with the block. Here's Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now Young, after the missed 3 from Vucevic, wasted no time on that one.
Really clever with the basketball. Young so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Third is Bogdan Bogdanovic.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Over in the corner, Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. The 3. It's good from long range.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
For 3, Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And that one's good. Risache.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Shot to stop the run. And Levine finishes inside. Levine's got 9.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
And Levine, here we go. Rebound, Atlanta. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked. And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Because he can commit from all 3 levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
It's his first trip to the line.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Capella. And here is Johnson. Stolen by Levine. Williams for 3. And they'll get another chance. Count that one. It's a tie ball game.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vucevic. He relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Back to Young. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Levine. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Risache. That shot is off. Chicago has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Levine, good.
Talk about putting a team on your... back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Young is double. Bogdanovic passes to Young. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Osumu, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. In the corner, it's Levine. Drops in the tray. Levine's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket of the night.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Levine. Shoots over Rizachet, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 16 points for Zach LaVine.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Young, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Bogdanovich. Young passes to Capella. Rizachet in the corner. Back to Capella. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
And Young kicks to Johnson. Pass to Young. Cuts off the pass. In transition, here come the Bulls. And stolen by Bogdanovich. High post Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Levine, that's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He had 15 points last out. Brings it from beyond the arc.
True highlight of Rizachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Pass to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Dosumu's shot is off. The Hawks leading. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Nance comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Rizachet. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Trae Young. The Bulls also changing it up. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. Terry comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. Bogdanovich scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Out to Nance from past the arc. Vucevic with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Pass to White. Over Okongwu. It's stolen by Nance. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. On its way from Hunter for 2.
What the?
That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Now Buzelis, covered by Nance. White knocks down the 3 ball.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Pass to Okongwu. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's White. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. White's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 10 points for him. Shoots over Dosunmu. Here's Okongwu.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And it's White missing. The Hawks leading by 4. Hunter dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates. Punch, counter punch. Impressive. Offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Bogdanovich making highlights for Atlanta. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
And here are the Bulls now. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Terry. Buzelis out there with Smith. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's White in at the guard position. So it's Atlanta now. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Young, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside Terry. Nance with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 5. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Young against Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Here is Nance after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Rebound by Smith.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The 3 ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Young from outside. And from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Nance outside to the middle. Here's Daniels. Nice shot's good on the assist by Nance.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Dosunmu. Here's White. And he makes good on the layup. White's got 7.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Daniels passes to Young. Nance sends a screen for Young. Daniels kicks to Young. And the shot goes in. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut back down to 1 point on the basket from LaVine. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pulls up, high post. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
LaVine dishes to Terry. LaVine feeling it out a bit. The layup off target. Atlanta leading by 3. In the corner, it's Hunter. Chicago grabs the miss. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Hawks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Nance. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 3. Outside, LaVine. That one goes in. LaVine's.
God damn.
Got 22.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Terry. No scoring in this one. And it's White missing. Here is Daniels, guarded by LaVine. Back to Daniels. Takes a 3. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 3. Here's White. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And LaVine, here we go. And yes, it's good. He's got 24. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Here's... Oh, my goodness, man.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make this spectacular look routine?
LaVine's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 5. Daniels passes to Okongwu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Nance. Rizachet is coming in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dyson Daniel. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Osumu, he's checked in for Terry. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Kobe White.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Driving in, and there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Pass to Rizichet. The Hawks again can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Williams finds Levine. And the Bulls another three.
Open the Willie. Win for real.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Here's Young. That's good from 17 feet away. Young's got 11 points in the quarter.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Outside, Levine. 5 on the clock. Pass to Vucevic. Beyond the arc. And it's Rizichet with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. A nice shot by Young.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Now here's Levine. He's got 27. Here's Vucevic. No good on the three. Atlanta leading by 3. A 3 from Bogdanovic. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside Levine. Vucevic finds Dosunmu. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Spins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Josh Giddey.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Levine kicks to Giddey. Fires it up. Levine can't hit. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And here's Young from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Chicago's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Giddey, three-pointers off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. That's 29 points for Zach Levine.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Young. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Levine passes to White from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. And Richard, you look back, Zach Levine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach Levine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Outside, Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Okay, gather 1, 2. Oh,
What pace on the fast break from Bogdanovic. Getting out ahead and protecting the opportunity to score.
Levine's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 11. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bogdanovic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight. He's just right.
gago, nablokan ako ni Rookie. Haba pala.
Getting the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
White finds Williams. And again, Chicago, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to White. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Johnson. Williams, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Young. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 23.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Atlanta with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
What's crystal clear so far? Ice Tray is one cool customer. See what I did there, Ernie?
Yeah, I do see what you did there, and not impressed. Young has been scintillating now, which means sparkling. Like ice. But hey, you knew that. Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Whoa.
The young guys are playing well, but it's the long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall.
Si Bronny.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half. Young
and Bogdanovic are the guards. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Risache in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Bogdanovic is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
And the jam by LaVine.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Atlanta. It's Young on the wing. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Sweet move, and Levine finishes inside. Levine's got 33.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Rizashea. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Rizashea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Rizashea is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
The bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks leading by 20. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Now Johnson. Young outside. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. They get it again. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Levine. Over Rizashea. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Johnson. Nails the baby hook. Johnson's got 10.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
And there's the call on Rizashea. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
For 3, Levine.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks. After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. Uh-oh, Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
And that last...
Ini ada di semua tuh. Dia mesti kala mo tayong out.
This look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here is Young. He's got 27. A 3-pointer off the mark. Bean passes to Giddey. Now here's White. Not a lot of room. Levine for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Damn. 41.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Here's Young. Rebound by the Bulls. Giddey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
And you know this directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Rizashea wide open. The kick out to Young. That one's off, still out of sync.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Levine, and the jam by Levine.
We see this time and time again from LaVine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Loro. Dribble move yun eh. Shamgal. Uy!
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 16-point lead. Pass to Rizachet for three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Levine, that's good.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Now, here is Young. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Outside, Levine. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta leading by 17. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And that one is good. Levine's got 49 points in the game.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Back to Johnson. It's tipped. Levine dishes to White. Here's Vucevic. Off target from outside. Hawks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Drills it from outside. Young's got 30 points.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Chicago also making a switch. Osumu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. Levine passes to Dosunmu. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Dosunmu's got 9 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
That one drops for him. And the Hawks lead by 19.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score a ball, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And here's Young. He's got 32. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop.
Vooch got that big old paw in the passing lane.
Wala yung polo. Naiiwan. Oh, nutmeg ka pa. Uy, nice pass.
And it made something out of nothing.
The Hawks leading by 15. Bogdanovich with a screen on White. Young for three. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The ball handling skills of Levine, outstanding at creating for himself.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 25, and the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. White with it, guarded by Hunter. Here's Vucevic. Oh, good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Trae Young. Daniels with it. Vucevic defending. Pass to Shea. Fires from 18. And there's Hunter on the assist by Shea. And the Hawks lead by 11. And Vucevic kicks to LaVine. And the layup's good off the glass. LaVine's got 59 points.
Well, LaVine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Atlanta's shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. A good look from Shea. Bean with the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Nice move. Atlanta with the rebound. Shea with it. He's picked up by White. And it's Shea missing.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
With the step back, LaVine kicks to Williams. And that comes off the assist by LaVine.
3 points.
LaVine's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Bulls trail by 8. White with it. He's got 12. It's good. White's got 14.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
And it's Vucevic missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
His first, team's fourth.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. Terry comes in for White. Bogdanovich dishes to Daniels. Back to Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the locker. And now, yep, this will be a coach's check.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
Holy. Overturned. Ay. Kasi di naman, oh. Free throw na yun.
That it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. Hey. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 6.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And another one falls.
And another stunt. accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Vucevic finds Terry. And the 3 off target. The Hawks leading by 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yep, that one goes. Shay's got 11 in the second half.
Another one for Shea. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks lead by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Buzelis out there with Terry. Then it's Jalen Smith. Ooh. Then there's Carter.
Ooh.
And it goes Sunmu in a shooting guard.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Atlanta?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Smith finds Terry, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Pass to Young. Now, here's Okongwu. Covered by Smith. Back to Young. Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 11. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. The tray sinks the triple.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Daniels kicks to Okongwu. Young outside. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Got that one up quick.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 8. Hunter with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. Count the basket. Matthews has got his first 2 points of the night.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Terry outside.
And that's only his first turnover. far we are into the game, you can live with that.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Rizachet, he's checked in for Matthews. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Zach LaVine comes in for Terry. And it's Kobe White in for Javon Carter. Young for three, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll, great athleticism, tough to defend.
Outside LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Young. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players
Oh my goodness.
in a position to succeed.
Pass to Rizachet. Right wing. Here's Okongwu. That's his first bit.
Yari na naman. Hip. Hip. Holy shit, bro. Non-contact eh. Oh. Hindi ma-angkel.
And 9 shots from the field. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. It's time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks, David.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Dosunmu, the pass to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
What determination from LaVine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Buzelis, and that comes off the assist by LaVine. Buzelis has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Chicago. And it's blocked.
Nice block.
Good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Kick out to LaVine. Shot is good off the back rim and in. LaVine's got 6 in the quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Inside. And it's Rizachet missing. Bulls trail by 11. LaVine with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And stolen by Hunter. Now Rizachet. Pass to Hunter. Young against LaVine. Young's shot is good. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Here's Levine. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free.
Pucha.
Joe's coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Williams against Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Leaps for it. Shoots over White. Capella with the bucket.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Here's Horton Tucker. Who's zealous with the ball. And here's White, defended by Young. White the pass to Levine. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Hunter on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And that's now 10 points for DeAndre Hunter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
To the inside. Here's Horton Tucker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Johnson wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Levine against Young. Levine's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 17. Right at the free throw line. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 27 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to White. Levine for three. Rebound Atlanta. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now for an update on Vucevic's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. And after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. These early season injuries are tough to come back from, and it will force them to change the rotation. They'll have to switch up all of those off-season plans, see what changes they make. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Outside, Bogdanovich finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
And if you let Bogdanovich square up from mid-range, it's going to be a long night.
That bucket in no time at all.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 14-point game. Risache, Horton Tucker with the rebound. Chicago's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. White dishes to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of the... this era, Levine loves to put on a show.
The Hawks leading by 12. Capella with a screen on White. Outside, Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Here's Johnson. He takes it in. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Atlanta with the ball. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the 4th. On its way from Young for 2. No good again that time. Pass to White. High, arcing shot. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. White's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. Young against White to the paint. And then Johnson with the dunk.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Chicago making some changes. Smith comes in for Patrick Williams. And Josh Giddey sub in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Smith's shot is good.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
The Hawks leading by 8. Young for 3. Rebound by Smith.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
White the pass to Levine. Off target from 3-point range. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Bogdanovich looking around. Chicago grabs the miss.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
And it's the Hawks ball. 6-point lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Levine finds White. It's good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Calm and cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Levine's shot is off, and so they choose to intentionally foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thank you. Trey, this is a young team. So what is the chemistry and connection that lets you play together so well?
I mean, if you're around us outside of the locker room, you can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I mean, I love this group.
Well, congrats on the win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Trae Young.
Damn, we lost, bro. She's 39-14 plus 30. Damn, bro. Big 3. Serisa shaded. Lavin 73-11. Good shit. Double white. Need some help, bro. Nangyari kay Vooch. Na-injured nga pala. Wala. GG.